Stress, give it up for Thomas Marshall.
Woo!
Keep it going on, he's still coming.
Slowly but surely. That's it.
Come on, dude.
So you may not realize it, and I'm sure you don't, but you are looking at the most significant person on the face of the planet. Why, you ask? Very simple. In the last few months, I have put together a system of global politics that, if put in place, would erase the need for armed combat. That's right. I figured out world peace. The system is very simple. Basically, the UN purchases a small island somewhere and totally clear-cuts it so there's nothing but land. And in the center of this island, they place a small boxing ring. Now, the next time there's a conflict between two nations, instead of sending civilians to go die for something they weren't involved in the first place, the two leaders of that nation are flown out to the island, placed in this boxing ring, and the last man standing's country wins.
Woo!
Now, the only rule is that they cannot kill each other, because I want to keep bloodshed to a minimum, and they can bring their, their Secret Service or their posse or whatever with them to make sure. Now, of course, I realize that under this system, America would not always be granted a victory in every conflict we were involved in. I mean, let's face facts, Saddam Hussein probably could have kicked George Bush's ass, and Vladimir Putin can kick anyone's ass, so... But I think that makes the system all the more fair and balanced. I'm not showing any favoritism. And as an added bonus, we could televise the fights. Tell me you wouldn't watch that. It beats C-SPAN. Hell, we could even charge admission. I mean, we might as well make a profit. That's capitalism in action. And I was thinking we could even do it up like the UFC fights. Like, they'd have those little cutaways where they talk shit about each other. Although that would still kind of suck for America right now because Barack Obama would surely find some way to make that boring. I just want to say, I hope you have a good, clean, dignified, respectful fight. And then Putin just comes out looking like Ivan Drago or some shit. I will break your president. I will humble your country. It wouldn't inspire confidence, that's all I'm saying. But there is a second half to this system, sort of an insurance policy. Basically, the way the second half works is we put the entire world on a strike-based system. And how that works is each sovereign nation gets 10 strikes. And I think 10 is a fair number. So basically, within those 10 strikes, you can, commit genocide, violate the Geneva Convention, just do any messed up shit you want to as a nation, but you can only do it 10 times. And if you exceed 10 times, the rest of the nations of the world get together, pool their resources, and nuke you off the face of the earth. I think it's a fair lesson. You screw around, out you go. However, because I don't believe in having some kind of pussy clean slate policy, these strikes will work retroactively, so Germany is up to at least 3. I say the US is around. Russia wouldn't last long, they're pretty confident. Actually, really, we wouldn't last all that long. We are a cocky bunch. I'm sure we'd overstep our bounds eventually. In fact, by the end of this, only Switzerland would remain. Which I think has been their plan this whole time. They want to rule the world. I don't buy that neutrality bullshit. It's just been a long con, those crafty Swiss bastards. Then again, I could be completely full of shit. Thank you all.